and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today I am going to do a shop update, and I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that are coming to my Etsy shop. This is actually take 2. I actually filmed this already and I forgot to turn the mic on, and for some reason I had no sound. So here we go again. Okay, so we are going to start with this one. Okay, so this is my journal maker kit, and basically I put together this kit to make a journal. And I'm going to show you the journal that I made. I actually have a flip through of this journal, and you can see it has some of the same pieces but also more than this one. I have like the quilted piece is right here, right? So basically this is the inside piece, and then what I did was I used this piece right here and I layered it and I stitched all around, but I left this side right here open so that I can have a pocket. Now I used some flannel here, but what I have here, I have a couple different pieces. I have like the green, the red, the cream, and I'm going to show you guys the sizes of them. Let's go like this, so I can kind of show you guys what is included. Okay, so we have this piece, which this piece right here is for the main, is what I use for my journal right here. Okay, so that's exactly how mine looked. And I wanted to show you that these pieces, gosh, I feel like everything is a little bit crowded, so I'm gonna move things a little bit so I have more room. Okay. Okay, so we have this piece here. And then I have this piece. These are great because they're already curated and matched up, so you don't really have to think about it. You can just go and create with them. This could also be used for making tags or even making a smaller journal if you want. Okay, then this piece. So a lot of these pieces are between like 11 to 12 inches, right? These bigger ones. This one's a little bit smaller. This one's the size of a journal, and so's this. Okay, and then I also included this piece of ribbon, and then this little stocking, and then some trim, some pom-pom trim. Okay, and then I have some smaller pieces here. Let's lift this up a little bit. Okay. Then I have this quilted piece. And then I have this red piece. I love like the mix of colors. I think they're so great. Okay, I have that piece. I have the a piece of ribbon, which is what I used. I sewed on the sides to basically make a tie for my journal. Okay, so that's what this is. And then I have this piece, which I'm gonna bring it in again. I use to kind of, I like the contrast between this, the black and white, and then the white and then the green. I think it looks so good. So I basically made this journal, and then I decided to make the kit. So if anybody else wants to make a journal, everything's right here ready to go. I have the little tree, and I even have a little bow on here, right? And then this little guy. So you can see what I did with this ribbon. I just sewed it on here. I added this little guy here. Isn't that just so cute? Okay, and I also have some bells that I attached there. Okay, so this is the kit. And I'm going to move it aside now. And I basically put together this kit to match my my Christmas aesthetic photos or layouts. And so I have a digital printable also that works really well with this, so that you can just sit down and create. It was really easy to come up with a journal and layouts because I had the pieces already kind of picked out. And so that's kind of, it makes things easier, I suppose, when I have like all the pieces ready to go. Okay, so that's kind of what I did. I created my journal, and then I actually made the curated kit so that if anybody wants to make a journal, everything's ready for you. You have digitals, you have the fabrics, you have even like the whole idea. If you want to make a journal like I did, if you want to make something similar, you have this inspiration, right? Okay, and then I even have a paper kit that is similar to what I use along with the printables. Okay, so there's that one. And then I have the paper kit. This is basically when I went through and I picked my papers. So I had my printables, which are the Christmas aesthetic kit. So when I picked those out, I then went to all my vintage books and everything kind of that I have that is already printed. And I pulled from there. I even pulled out scrapbook paper, all kinds of stuff. And I made kind of like a pack, just like this, for me to pick from to use to make my journals. So I have this pack. I even embossed a lot of paper to use. I'm gonna show. Okay, so I have this paper pack. Actually has 1, 2, 3, and 4 different types of papers. So this is, I'm gonna show you guys the embossed papers. These are the embossed papers that I made. So it's really nice to have these ready to go when you're working on something. I have the slide, like a vintage slide, and you can just put something in here like a photo or a flower. I have some cards here. These are just some like, I can't remember, game cards, and then that's Pictionary cards. And then each one's gonna have one of these green, like a reading card, like a flashcard. Okay, so they all come in this little envelope, and they get tucked back in here. I was gonna say that this is actually wallpaper, which I embossed. Okay, so there's that. Okay, then I had this gold foil. It was actually a vintage, I think it was like a vintage gift box. And I embossed like part of the rose on there. I thought that was so pretty. And I think it looks really pretty if you just tuck it in a journal. So that's what that is. Okay, so now I have this pack of paper and it's wrapped up with this pretty ribbon. And I have a glassine envelope with some of these pieces. And I like to use these, they're hole reinforcers. I like to use them like this on one of my tags when I make them, and they're in red and green. Okay, and then I have a stack of papers here. I have like a cardboard piece, and then I have the doily, and then I have a variety of papers. And some of them are graph paper and some of them are lined paper. It's just a nice variety that you can just add to your journals. And they're great because you can just journal right on them, right? And then I have these two, the green and like the pink color. There's this one. Some of them actually open up, right? That one does it. And then this one. So these could be used for any journal, really. But you do have, like, this one has a Christmas feel, and so do these right here, right? Okay, and now I have this. This is a collection of book pages. The back sheet is actually a piece of green cardstock, and I have a green paper clip with some ribbon on there. I just feel like it looks really festive. Okay, so each kit will be just a little bit different. There's basically a lot of basics that are the same. Like this will be the same. This will be very similar. The green tag will be different, obviously. I try to get words that are kind of relevant, or that I would use in a journal. And of course, these pages will be different also. But they're all from kind of the same style and the same type of book. So this is with the Christmas Angel. And so you'll get something from that book. I also included one sheet that has either red, white, it's either red and white, black and white, or green and white, like this one. I just think it looks great as a page, right, in a journal. You could cover this up if you wanted to. But I think that this is just really pretty visually for a journal. And then I have like really cute vintage images that they just give your journal a very scrappy look, if that makes sense. And I feel like it looks really festive, and it's just so cute in a Christmas journal. Okay, and then I have these, and these are very much the same type of pages that I used in the journals that I just made. Okay. And then we move on to this one. And this is, again, everything will be very, very similar. Like you'll get one of these and one of these. This opens up. And there are just a ton of book pages and really pretty, like different shades of yellowing or aging. I got this invoice. I have been using these almost in every journal that I've been making. So if you guys want to see how I made them, go ahead and take a look at my flip throughs, because you'll see them in there. I use this a lot in all my journals. I just love the vintage look of this. Okay. So these, I love the black and white. I feel like that looks it has a vintage look to it. And then more yellowed pages. I'm going to try to go a little bit faster. So this is the type of books that I pulled them from, or they'll be very similar is what I'm trying to say. And then I have this. I think this is great because the print is really small and it's a nice background for just as a page. And then this is so cute. It's one of my favorites. Not all of them is going to have something like this. There's some music sheets that I try to pick Christmas themed ones, but there are a few that aren't Christmas themed. They have different words, but they're still really great. They have great titles, let's just say. Okay, so these are all of them. Okay, so that's my paper kit. So there's some great pieces for Christmas, but not everything is for Christmas. A lot of them are very basics that I would use in all my journals. And actually I do use these book pages in all my journals. It's the type of things that I reach for over and over again. Okay, so that's that kit. Now, I want to move on to these guys. And I don't have that many of the premiums. Let me try to get this. Okay, I have one open that I never packaged. I didn't package it right away, so I kept it open to show you guys. Okay, so these premium kits, I put them together, and these are inspired by my huge chunky journal. Okay, so if you want to make something like this, I basically took all the pieces, or I should say most of the pieces, because there might be some unique items or fabrics in this journal. But what I did was I used a lot of the basics to make a kit so that you can grab this and make something similar. And I even handmade the flowers. The flowers were super detailed, and honestly, they took me a lot longer than I thought they would. I literally sewed all day, and I didn't make, I only have a couple of these, and they took me so, I can't believe they took me so long to sew. But that's how it is, I think, with hand stitching. I think that it just takes so long to hand stitch all the pieces because I hand stitched every single petal together, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 petals plus the leaves, and then I even sewed that part, which is the frayed part, the stringy bits. I actually stitch it across. I hand stitched it because I wanted to make sure that it doesn't come off, right? But I still wanted it to look kind of like not perfect. And I think it's really pretty. Honestly, I'm really happy with them. But there's only so many that I can make at one time. So I made these earlier this week. And then I hand stitched these hearts on there. Aren't they just so pretty? So this is from the spine. So basically that's what I did on this journal for the spine. See that? And I have a flip through of this journal if you want to see details of how it looks. But this is what I did, and I didn't want to stitch on top of the velvet because I wanted it to have, I wanted it to stand out like the red with the cream. So what I did was I used my Fabri-Tac glue to glue this fabric down. And then what I did on mine, you can actually glue this to your spine if you want to using Fabri-Tac glue. You can actually glue this to your spine if you wanted to. But what I did was I actually went in and I hand stitched right along the lace, the cream lace. So I used cream thread and I stitched along the sides there, right? So it's stitched on there, but just that cream part that lines the red part is glued. I don't know if that makes sense, but okay, so that's for the spine. It comes with this pretty card and also this fuzzy yarn. It comes with one of these bells. Okay, you already saw those. I also have this. I put together the 2 bells and I added this little rose on top. I thought that would be so cute. And this is attached with a little bowl pin, and it's holding all 3 of these, the ruffles together. So you can take them apart and use them in your journal, okay? And so I hand stitched little hearts on there. This one is hand stitched with ribbon. Oops, I am not. Okay, there we go. So this is with ribbon. And then this is with embroidery thread. Okay, so that's what that comes with. Of course, you saw the rose. And then when I saw these little guys, I kind of fell in love with them. I think they're so cute. They're like perfect. They're like the little mascot for this theme. See that? And I actually have, okay, let's see. I actually have a couple different ones. So I got this one and then this one. Let's see. I hope that you can see them properly because they're so cute. They're just, it's hard to see maybe because of the packaging. I might open it up, but anyways. So this is the mascot. What you can do is attach it to your journal if you want to, or you can add it to your craft room. I only got a couple, just enough for my journals, but I need to go back and look for more because I want one in my, or a couple in my craft space because they're so cute. And I feel like it just works with this whole aesthetic so well. Okay, so then I have this little doily, and how cute is it with the red bow? I think that it looks like a little wreath, and I put a couple of these in my latest journals. I thought they were so cute. And then I attached some pom-pom trim and then some vintage lace. Okay, so you get that too. And then I was gonna show you guys this piece. So you have the piece that wraps around, right? Around the packaging with the ribbon. So you have that piece. And then this is the piece that is the journal, that I made the journal. And I wanted to show you guys how I used it. I basically folded it up like this, and I cut this part out. I just kind of eyeballed it. And then I sewed along the edges, right? And the edge right here. But once you cut this piece off, well, once I cut that piece off, I use this to line the edge of like this fabric, right? So I just unraveled it right here and I cut it out, and then I sewed this piece on. Okay, so that it's my pocket. I didn't want the bulk of it as a pocket. I just wanted the bulk as my cover, because as my cover, I like that because it's just nice and cozy and like it's cushioning and it has a great feel. But it doesn't need to also be as a pocket. You can do it, but I'm just showing you guys how I created this journal, okay? And then if you want it to be smaller or not as thick, you can definitely cut it down, okay? But that's just what I did, okay? And so this is what I used for the pocket. And then I want to show you guys again what it comes with. It comes with these pieces, and these pieces are 12 by 12, so, or approximately 12 by 12, between 11 to 12 inches, okay? And then same with this one, and same with the green one. They're folded in half, right? Okay, so these are great if you want to do like some patchwork, or if you want to add some variations to it. If you want to do like ruffles throughout your journal, these are great to have. This right here is what I used for the spine. So for the spine, I use this flannel piece, and I actually slow stitch these two together. So if you do get this kit, you might want to figure out how thick you want your spine to be. My spine ended up being really giant, and there's really a lot of room to grow. See that? You can really grow really thick with this journal, but you can trim it down if that's too big for you. And what I did was I slow stitched all over, and it gives like a really nice feel to the spine, and it even gives you a little bit extra support, so it's not as soft or floppy. I don't know if that makes sense, but so that's what I did with this. And then this is what I used for the spine. These go up here. There might be some variation in this ruffle for each one, but each kit is pretty much the same, except for the the mascot, the little mascot. So cute. Oh my gosh. I love the little mascot. And then the rose. Okay, so that is this kit. And maybe I should, I'm trying to think, should I open this up? I feel like you can see this one pretty good, but I feel like you can't see this one that well. I kind of want to open this one up. So it's exactly the same thing. Okay, isn't that cute? Okay, I love it. Oh my gosh. It's so adorable. Okay, so this little guy's going back in here. Okay, so that is my maker kit, my inspiration pack. I hope you guys love these and find them inspiring to use in your journals. Okay, now I want to show you guys my tins. And my tins are all pretty much, they're very, very similar. So I have the poinsettia. I have this one. This is like country Christmas because you got like the cowboy there. But then you have like the beautiful big house. This looks very Victorian to me. And then you have like a couple on there. It's just so cute. Okay, so I have that one, this one. So this is the red. This is the white poinsettia. And then this is the blue. And this is like the town, okay? The Christmas town. And so, let's see. Maybe I'll start with this one. And then I'm thinking that I'll just show you guys. I'll show you everything in this tin. And then I'll show you just the differences for these ones. Because they're they're the same except for just a few differences. Like this one says journal. Oops. I wasn't on camera. Okay, so this one says journal. This one says tradition. And this mini journal says music. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love these so much. I actually created this printable not long ago. And it took me hours. Usually when I'm creating, I kind of do that for fun. And so sometimes I'll create a paper, I'll work on something, and I don't have a full kit available just yet because they take a lot of time because, you know, this is just one page. But when I make a kit, a lot of times I need like the background pages, then I like to have layouts, and then of course I like to have ephemera so that I have all the pieces that I want to work with. So this is just one page. So whoever picks up these kits will get this page before it's out there. I hope I can finish it soon, but because I just love that. Isn't that just so beautiful? Okay, so this is the mini journal. Yeah, and I also have this one. This one is not out yet. I still need to release that, but isn't that cute? I love it. And then some of these pages are from my, like this is Cornelia's Garden, then music sheet. So they're all pretty similar to this one on the inside, so I'm not going to open them. So that's my little mini journal. And then I have this little closure, right? And I actually found this, this huge jump ring. And I love that it matched so perfectly. And then I added a bullpen and then this little tree. Isn't that just so pretty? Okay, so they all have this in there. Okay, so they all have a handmade ruffle. So these ones are going to be the same. See, this one's the same, but this one's different. This one's red and white hearts. Okay, then I have the yarn. Okay, then I have this is actually a little page topper. It's basically a gold paper clip, and I did this in the journals that I just made. I added this at the top, and I think it looks so cute. to just decorate your page with these. And so I can just tuck something in underneath, right? I think that's so cute. I got a little house with the red bow. These could be added inside your journals, or even, they can even be glued on the outside of your journal if it's a hardcover journal. That would be really cute. Okay, then they all come with this ribbon and trim. And so if you want to make like a tassel, I have so many pieces in here. Some of these are brand new, which I purchased. They're part of my stash for journal making. And then some of these are vintage. So like these are vintage pieces also. So I kind of basically went through my stash and pulled things out that I love to work with and made these little kits for you guys, so you guys kind of get to work with the same type of stuff. Okay, then this. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. I think it works so good with this Western one, but I think it's cute regardless. I love this little hat. And I think, what if you like, I mean, I didn't want to damage it and change it up or do anything to it, but I would actually add an eyelet maybe to it and then attach it to like a journal. Wouldn't that be just so cute? I think it's so cute. I love it. Okay, then I hand cut this out. It's like a little quilted tree. Okay, and then I have these. Oh my gosh, I ordered these because I wanted to make them as dangles, like for a journal. But I didn't realize that they're so like hard. So my husband, I was like, honey, can you show me how to drill it? And he actually drilled them for me. And they're really hard inside. Like it broke his drill bit. And then I also found out that they are magnetic. So anyways, I thought they're kind of fun. I like that they're red and green. And you can just add them to a journal. And so I just added these little bullpens so they can kind of dangle, right? You want to kind of think about what page you add them to because they have some weight to them. So you're going to want a heavier page, like a cardstock or something. Or maybe you can add it to like the spine or something, like if you make a tassel. Anyways, but I thought that would be a cute thing to kind of play with. You can even collage on top of that. So anyways, I thought I'd include a couple of these also. Then I have the little tree and a little bow. And then I also have the little bells, the jingle bells. I actually tied on these ribbon and then added the little rose on there. And then each one is going to have this little vintage teddy bear. Isn't it just so cute? Okay, so this one I think looks pretty good. I guess there's a little bit, you can see it's aged and it's got some discoloration or some markings on it. But you know what? I just wanted to include it anyways in this kit because I think it's so cute. And I think that this one also has a little mark close to his chest. See that? I don't know if you can see. But honestly, it doesn't bother me. I wanted to see what... I still think they're too cute not to use. And then here's the other one. I just wanted to point out the condition so you're aware of it. But aren't they just so adorable? Okay, now I have a piece of lace. And this is double the size. I just wanted it to fit in there. And you could just take the staple out and use the lace in your journal. Or you can use it just like this in your journal, okay? Then I have a fabric swatch card with the little candy. Is that cute? I added a little jump ring on there and I tied it to the paper clip. And you can just attach this to your journal, right? Okay, then I have this little piece. Isn't that so cute? I stamped this with 25. This can also be just attached in a journal as an embellishment. I think that would be super cute. But you can also take the pieces out, like the buttons, and you can stitch them on your journal or whatnot. Okay, and then I have these pieces. These are the pieces that I made, which will probably be different. Come on. Well, they're going to be different for each tin, okay? So this is embossed paper, and I made a little tag. And then this tag, I think it's so pretty. And here's the other side. Okay, and see the snow on there? Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's what I have in this one, but I wanted to show you guys the tags for these ones. So for this red one, and they're gonna be listed red, white, and blue, okay? So for this one, this little piece right here, for the lace part, I have the rose on here, I have a crown on here, and on this one, I have a rose. See that? For the white one. Okay, but I wanted to show you this. These are the main differences are these. Okay. So let's see. Like this. And then this one turns over. And again, we got the snow. I actually use batting for the snow. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, I'm going to tuck these back in here. And then I want to show you guys these ones. This one and this one. Okay. Okay, how cute is this? Again, you got the snow. And then I'm going to turn it over. Isn't that just so cute? Okay. And I'm going to tuck these in here. Okay, so now I also wanted to mention a few other kits that I still have in my shop. So if you're looking to pick up something for yourself as a gift this Christmas, I have a couple different pieces. I have this journal maker kit, and you can basically make your own journal. It's got all the pieces inside. It makes everything really easy if you're new, or even just to have everything kind of there for you. I also have this. This is from my Cornelia's Garden collection. I have the printables, and then I have these kits, and so they work so well together. I have a flip through of a journal that I made using this collection. So I only have one left if anybody's interested in these. These are just some beautiful, beautiful colors. And I also have a shop update where I show what's included in this. This is the regular standard kit. All my premiums sold out. So this is just all that I have left. Okay, then I have this for all my pink lovers. I know there's a lot of you guys out there. This kit was actually inspired by this journal that I made, and it's a textile journal, and I added a lot of texture with the petals. So if you're looking to make something similar, I actually have craft with me videos on my channel. And even though I took a break this fall and Christmas because I had to switch with the season, I will be coming back to this journal, and I'm going to be working on this journal and putting it together. So if you guys want to see how this comes together, or if you guys want to work along with me, this is the kit that I have in my shop. This is, I think I have a shop update with this one also, and it's got some of the flowers, but basically it's some of the pieces you need for something similar to this. Okay, so that's kind of what I have available. I hope that you guys enjoyed this shop update, and I hope that you guys find it inspiring in your creativity. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Bye-bye.